If you inherited a house with other people, siblings, relatives, or co-heirs, you're probably already realized this isn't as simple as putting it on the market. There are emotions involved, legal steps, and usually at least one person who doesn't agree on what to do. Maybe someone wants to keep it, maybe someone's unreachable, or maybe the title is still stuck in probate and no one knows what that means. You're not doing anything wrong. This is how these situations tend to go. Inherited property with multiple owners can be complicated fast because you're not just dealing with a house, you're dealing with paperwork, people, and the court system. Hi, I'm Kitty Assemacher with American Hero Properties. We're a local veteran and firefighter, family-owned business right here in Florida. We specialize in helping families just like yours navigate the challenges of selling inherited houses, especially when there are multiple owners involved. We understand how confusing and overwhelming this can feel, and our goal is to give you clear, straightforward answers so you can feel confident about your next steps. Here's the good news: you're not stuck. And if there are ways forward, even if probate isn't finished, even if not everyone agrees, even if the house isn't in perfect shape. But before we jump into the process, it's important to understand why things feel so stuck right now and what needs to get untangled first. Because once you understand that, the path forward becomes a lot less overwhelming. Now, here's something most people don't find out until they're months into this process. You don't always need every heir to agree, you don't always need full probate, and you don't always need to fix anything before selling. A lot of inherited properties sit for months or even years because people assume it's just too complicated to move forward. And to be fair, it can get messy. But many families don't realize there are real options that can help them move forward even when things aren't perfect. For example, some properties qualify for simplified probate or summary administration. Some heirs have legal standing to initiate a sale, even if everyone is not responding. And yes, you can sell as is, even if the house is outdated, damaged, or full of belongings. You may have been told by a lawyer or a family member that you have to wait until probate is finished or everyone has to agree. But that's not always the case. Every situation is unique. But if you inherited a home with others and you're feeling stuck, there's a good chance you have more options than you think. This isn't about rushing anyone into anything. It's about knowing what's actually possible so you can make the right move when you're ready. Here's where most things tend to fall apart for a lot of families. Not everyone wants the same thing. One person might want to sell, another may want to keep the home. Someone just doesn't respond, and suddenly everything comes to a halt. If you're in this situation, you're not alone and you're not stuck forever. Most people believe every single heir has to agree before they can move forward. But in Florida, that's not always true. The truth is, there are legal paths forward even when one or more heirs are uncooperative. Depending on how the property is titled and whether probate is completed, you may have options, including buyouts, negotiated agreements, or in some cases, legal actions like a partition. But before you panic or brace for a courtroom battle, know this: most disagreements don't need to turn into full-blown legal fights. Many times, the solution is clear communication, the right guidance, and a neutral third party who can help everyone understand options without pressure or emotion taking over. The worst thing you can do is stay silent and wait for someone else to make the first move, because the property continues to cost money, lose value, and create stress. So if everyone's not on the same page, don't give up. There's still a way to move forward, and we'll talk more about how that actually works soon. At some point, every family dealing with inherited property faces this question: do we sell the house or do we hold on to it? And while the answer may seem straightforward, the decision is often anything but. You might feel torn between the emotional weight of the home and the burden of keeping it. Maybe someone wants to keep it for the memories. Maybe someone else is tired of paying taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Or maybe no one wants to rock the boat, so the house just sits month after month with no real plan. Here's what most people don't realize: holding the property is a decision too, and it comes with real costs: ongoing bills, risk of damage, property taxes, emotional stress, and sometimes damage to family relationships that grow more strained with every day and every delay. Selling doesn't mean you're giving up or disrespecting your loved one's memory. Sometimes it's the most responsible, peaceful way to move forward, especially when the house has become a source of tension, confusion, or financial pressure. This isn't about pushing you to sell. It's about helping you get honest about what holding actually looks like and whether it's still serving you or just postponing a hard choice. If you're leaning towards selling but not sure that would even work with multiple heirs or probate or family disagreements, don't worry. You don't have to figure all of that out by yourself. You can give us a call at 941 400 0113 and talk with a real person. Or visit us online anytime at AmericanHeroProperties.com. Either way, there's no cost, no commitment, just a conversation with someone who's here to help you figure out the next best step for you and your family. We're American Hero Properties, and we're here to help you move forward one step at a time with confidence. We hope you found this video helpful and know that we love serving our neighbors in our community. We're here to help and just a phone call away. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video helpful. Have an amazing day.